Okay, I just wanted to talk about these level seals between these seals. I put a little bit of a little bit of paper on there so you can see, but those are the level seals. So you've got the level seals. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and those are the very intricate seals. They fit in. So, for example, if you look at that, you can see that complicated seal there, and it goes in those little gaps. It's sort of 0.5 millimeter, less than that probably, and then it goes around the perimeter, so around the outside of here. You can probably see it. So on all of them, this one, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so all 5, round the outside, it goes round the outside as well. So if you look at this again, you can see there's a circular bit, and that's on the inside of the screws. So people leave these for years and years, and what they eventually see is they see dribbling, a slight weep or something, and it all goes white all the way down here. And straight away they always think, 99 times out of 100 think, oh, the seal's gone inside. It's actually not true. The level seals inside these never ever need replacing unless they are actually broken. So if you wanted a set of these level seals, the only place you can get a brand new set is from Kinetico Direct. You would have to go to the corporation and get them to fit some seals for you. They will not sell you any of those seals. They never will. They will only sell it to their agents, and you would need to book a visit by one of those agents to come along to your house and fit those level seals for you. But if they're going to do that, they're going to want to put a rebuild kit in at the same time. 99 times out of 100, you do not need the level seals. If there's a weep out of your unit, that's perfectly normal. It's just years and years and years of a tiny weep. It doesn't have any effect on the performance of this softener head. So you need to have a really good think about that. And when you do the rebuild, we show you how to service those seals. Now, if I just put this down just for a moment and show you what happens, if you see this, it's just to give you an idea. This is a level that's very thin. This seal, this level, and obviously the seal, this intricate seal, goes in this. It goes in all these gaps, and if you can imagine, the thickness of the seal is sort of 1 millimeter. Now what happens is, these levels, you probably can't see me do it, but I'm going to try and do it, twist it. You can twist it, and what happens is, over the years, all the levels move slightly and they twist, and that causes the slight weepage from the outside. So you don't actually need those level seals. It's a good job too, because in order to get Kinetico to come out and fit a set of level seals and seals that we fit, I've just had somebody now contact me and said that they did do that, and their Kinetico still didn't work properly, and it cost $1,600 to fit the 5 level seals and the basic service kit, because they have their service call and all the rest of it, and that's what it costs. It's not a cheap thing to have done. You know, they know how to charge it, and good luck to them. You know, they've got to make a living, all these people. So, you know, we don't knock them at all, but, you know, you don't need the level seals. So our advice is, when you rebuild your softener head and you redo these, you refit these screws, though not those, that's separate again, but those screws on the outside, there's a way of fitting those to make your softener head level. It needs to be balanced, and there's a way of balancing it, and when you balance it properly, you end up with a head like this that's perfect. This one has been rebuilt, but it is perfectly sealed. It's been tested, it's perfectly sealed. It doesn't leak. We've tested it and it's perfect. So that's going to be going out to somebody. The point I'm making is, people make a lot of assumptions. They say, oh, well, I need these new seals. Well, literally the seals are sort of 1 millimeter thick. When you buy new ones, they're no thicker than the ones you take out. as I say, there is a way of pumping that seal up a little tiny bit, just enough to start it from leaking. I wish you can't pre-guess what the problem is just by looking at a leak from the outside or a weepage from the outside. You can't guess, and the only way to do it is to put the thing together again and service it, clean it, essentially clean it perfectly, make sure it's perfectly clean, put it all back together, and there's a sequence to put the head together, to tighten it all up. There is a sequence, and we supply all that information. In fact, you can watch the video, you can watch me rebuild the softener, tighten it all up, and make sure it's going to be a perfect job. But that needs clearing up, because people automatically think, oh, it's leaking from the outside, there's some white lines running down it, it needs replacing, this all needs replacing. Oh yeah, what can I do? That one, this one, you can't see it, but this one had weepages. This one had weepages. This was weeping down in a couple of places on this head, and we don't fit new level seals. Doesn't do anything. The level seals don't, unless they're broken. So don't waste your money. Cost you a fortune. The whole idea, the purpose of us doing this is to save you money, not for you to go out and spend a load of money. What's the point? If you're going to go and spend a load of money, just go and get Kinetico to do the job, because they're going to give you a warranty, probably. We want you to fix your softener for $139. That's it. End off. We don't want you to spend any more money than that. Of course, there are a couple of other things that could go wrong, which are easily fixed. Things like inside here, you have a paw set. Sometimes they get snapped or worn off, but literally, very rarely. And we've got loads of these odds and ends bits, thousands of it. But you don't need to worry about stuff like that, because they're easy to fix. But just to be sure, these level seals, people go on about, oh, have you got those great big red seals? No, we haven't. And even if we could get them, it would be $1,000, because that's we can't buy anything. We can't buy anything from Kinetico. They won't sell us anything. We are an independent. They don't like us. They don't like the independent repairers. They want it all in-house. They want to make all the money on it. Good luck to them. That's their policy. And you can't knock it. At the end of the day, that's what they do. That's their business model. But anyway, I just thought I'd put that in there just in case. You can rebuild this thing. It's not that difficult if you follow the plan. You need to follow the plan. Follow a working way. So it, something that others have done, and we've done hundreds of times, thousands of times, over 40 years nearly. And you'll be able to just follow it, put it together, and if it doesn't work the first time, it isn't that much of a job, especially when you put it all back together and you just connect it and it doesn't work. Just say it doesn't. It might not. There is a possibility, but you'll be close to what the problem is. You'll be able to see what that problem is. I mean, you can contact us and we'll say, well, yeah, that's that. You probably need to do this or this, and it won't be much of a job. But I just wanted to clear that one up about these big seals that people think they need every time. They don't. Some people receive our kit for $139, and they say, can you get these seals? No. And I explained the situation to them, and they can hardly believe it. Some of these people are paying up to £3,000 to get this head rebuilt. This is not abnormal. This is like what some people are paying. Sometimes it's a case of, pay up or shut up, or go and buy a different softener. This is the best softener. That's the best softener head, in my opinion, that's ever been invented. No electricity to it. It just works perfect. And it will run perfectly for 20 years without anybody looking at it. It's mind-boggling how good this is. So yeah, you can go and get a different brand and go and fit it. But I think they're charging the money, Kinetico, because they have the best softener. That's my opinion. Others might disagree, but when you look at the simplicity of that, it really is a brilliant piece of engineering. I mean, you only got to look how much this must have cost, when you look at the actual items themselves, the engineering involved, to make that mould. I wonder how much that cost. You're talking lots and lots of money, so that's why it's expensive, for them to come out, but you can do the job yourself. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening again, and I hope that helped you. There's a bit more information on my site. I think there's a bit of a fault finding thing there somewhere, which you can have a look at. A couple more videos. But yeah, good luck and thank you for listening.